Hi everyone, and welcome to Ohio Valley Vlogs. Today I'm going to take you guys along on an awesome day trip. We are taking to Salt Fork State Park and around the Cambridge, Ohio area. So I'm really excited. I've never been there before. They got lots of hiking trails, since they got a mini golf course, just lots of really cool nature stuff. And so I'm really stoked to take you guys along for the day. So if you're interested, stay tuned. What is up, guys? Today is Tuesday. No, it's not. Take two. What is up, guys? Today is Thursday, August the 25th? Yes, August the 25th of 2022. And I'm here with another day in the life vlog. So today's vlog is going to be a kind of a fun day trip getaway. This summer, I tell you, has been crazy busy. There's just been lots of stuff going on. And so we kind of just wanted to get away for a day. And just do something different, do something, relaxed and fun. So we were looking for something kind of nearby, not super far, something you could do a day trip. And so we decided to go to Salt Fork State Park, which is the largest state park in Ohio. There are tons of hiking trails. There's a mini golf course there. There's like a lodge you can eat at. I have never been there before, but I'm really excited to go ahead and go today. It's going to be a lot of fun. And so I figured I'd just take you guys along and just kind of show you what it's all about. Like I said, I've never been, so maybe some of you guys, there's not really a ton of pictures or information out there. So I thought, I'll vlog it, and if any of you are thinking about going there, then, here you go. Here's a video that shows you a lot of what it's about. So it's going to be awesome. I'm super stoked to go today. Also, we are going to do a couple of things in the Cambridge area. So we are going to grab lunch at Ruby Tuesday, which is my favorite restaurant. That salad bar is amazing. They have closed most of them. So anytime I'm in the Cambridge area, we got to go there. And I know we are also going to check out this really good smoothie place called Pulp. That is in the Cambridge area as well. So it's going to be an awesome day. And I'm just going to take you guys along. So anyway, guys, we're about to head out to Cambridge, and I'll take you guys along. All right, guys, we are now at Ruby Tuesday for lunch before we head over to Salt Fork. Super excited. This is like my favorite restaurant ever. It's so good. Guys, all done at Ruby Tuesday. Delicious. I am so full now though. Like, the thing about the all-you-can-eat salad bar is you kind of feel like you gotta get your money's worth, and so I tend to eat too much. So yeah, but it was really good. Never ever disappoints. If I'm ever in this area, I always pick here. But now we made the genius mistake of forgetting sunscreen, so we got to go somewhere and get sunscreen. So could run in somewhere to do that. All right, so we came to good old Walmart. They have lots of clearance here as well. Lots of clearance, actually. I think they're getting everything ready for like the Christmas stuff, so they're pumping out all their clearance, which is nice. All right, mission accomplished. All right, so here we are at Salt Fork. Looks pretty cool. Got the marina over there. You guys can't really see it that well, but it is really, yeah, there you go. It's a really nice view. All right, so we're gonna start with the Morgan's Knob Trail. So they got a nice little map here. I will say it's pretty confusing. All this is pretty confusing. Kind of just drive around on all these curvy roads till you finally stumble across something, but we're gonna do it. we are done with Morgan's Knob. We didn't do the whole thing. I'd say we did about half, then we turned back and walked. So the more you got through it, it got really narrow and just like deep wooded area. So, but it was fun. Definitely was fun. So now we're gonna find another one to do. Had to turn around on this one because it is all the rain we've been having. Some of it is so muddy, it's like a muddy mess. So yeah, kind of sucks, but had to turn back on that one. Hopefully we can find another one that's not as muddy. All right, so now we're trying to find, there's like a trail on the beach and a mini golf by the beach or behind the nature building or whatever. The sign's pointed this way, but I'm not gonna lie, it looks very deserted out here. There is like a random building, but there's not really any signs. So we're gonna see if this is the right place. So I guess we'll find out. All right, so this actually is the right place. If you come here and you see signs that say beach and miniature golf and stuff, and you turn down the road like we did, and all you see is like a random deserted like parking lot and a big building. It's a long walk. You don't really see a beach or a miniature golf. It's all behind this big building. So if you come here and get confused like we were, you are at the right place. You just have to, you know, make the walk to this nature center building, and everything is directly behind this building. So yeah.
Any of you want to vacation in central or southeastern Ohio, Kathy and I are opening up our own travel agency. Oh, yeah. So give us a call.
All right, giving them a call. Okay, just a joke. All right, guys, we are actually back on the road. We ended up leaving Salt Fork because literally like everything we wanted to do just kind of fell through. So we did a couple hiking trails, which were good. But most of them were really muddy because of the weather we've been having. So I guess that's kind of on us for thinking we could go hiking right now. They were like really muddy, so some of it was super unbearable. So we just had to turn back on one of the trails we started. And then we thought, okay, well, let's drive around there. They say they have a beach and like a mini golf, and we saw signs for that. We saw advertisements online, all that stuff. And so actually when we first got there, we intended on going to the mini golf, and we saw a sign for it, so we turned down there. But it was super, super confusing because you go down this long road and literally all you see is this random building, and we didn't see any mini golf, we didn't see any beach or anything like that. So we were like, did we make the wrong turn? So we like kept looking for it, then we hit up those couple trails, so we decided to walk. Then we went back, same thing. So we just was like, okay, let's go to this big building. It's called a nature center. So we went to that, and we found the mini golf and the beach behind there, which is cool. And so we thought, okay, the mini golf was pretty small, honestly. It wasn't a very fancy course. It didn't really have a whole lot of bells and whistles. It was kind of just like not even an average. I wouldn't even say, it's probably the smallest mini golf I've ever seen, but we were gonna play it. So we go into the building, which is called the Nature Center. And you would kind of think that, okay, here's the building and then the mini golf is right behind it. You would think that you'd go in this building and pay your admission, just go out the door and go play. That isn't even what happened. So we went in and we're like, hey, can we pay for mini golf? And they're like, no, you don't pay for it here. You have to go back out on the main road, go all the way out on the main road, and then until you get to the campground. Then she said you check in at the campground, which we're not campers, so it kind of makes you think that the only way you can play is if you're a camper, but I don't know. They were like, you have to go back up to the campground, get your golf club and ball, and then drive all the way back over here. It was like, that is just wild. And then several other things were closed, like the kayaking. We originally thought about doing that. it appeared to be closed. My dad said maybe that's because of all the rain we've been getting, maybe the water's too high. I guess that's a possibility. So I don't know, there just really wasn't that much else to do. It was really kind of hard to find stuff. I would say if you're local to here, you probably understand it a little better and like know the ins and outs of where everything's at. But to a visitor, you know, it was kind of hard. And the map, we did have a map online. It was pretty hard to understand as well. So I don't know, we just kind of gave up. And the other thing we could have maybe done was the lodge, but it's 3 o'clock and I don't know what we're gonna do for a few hours until dinner time or whatever. So I don't know, we kind of just gave up because like I said, we drove around aimlessly for a long time, like to the end almost. And it was so hard to find the trails and things like that. And the map they give is just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of confusing. So we just were like, and the trails are probably a horrible muddy mess anyway. And to be honest, we're not like crazy outdoor people. So we just feel like, well, maybe we should find something else to do. So I don't know, we're gonna figure out something else. Right now we are gonna go to Paul because while we're in Cambridge, I do want to get a smoothie. Those are always good. So I'll take you guys along there and then maybe we'll figure out something else to do. I don't know. All right, we're gonna get smoothies and figure out what we're gonna do. Hopefully this helps us regroup. Yeah. These are so much better than the ones I make myself. All right, guys, so plans have changed. We are back in Zanesville now, and we are gonna go to our golf place because that one at Salt Fork was definitely a letdown. Even if they would have let us play, which I don't think they would have since they said we had to go check it at the campsite, it literally was so small. It just didn't seem like a very good course. So we just decided to come back to our golf course, and since we know it, and we've actually only played here once this summer, so that'll be fun. Alright, so we're done now at the mini golf place, and I don't think any of us did our best because it's ridiculously hot out. Ridiculously, so yes. But I think now we're going to get dinner. We were originally going to go to the lodge, but since the whole Salt Fork thing fell through, I think we're just going to go to Cracker Barrel. And I actually don't mind because I wanted to look around at the Cracker Barrel store anyway. When I was in the other day picking up takeout, I saw several things, but I didn't really have time to look, so that'd be cool. And then there is a movie that we saw a commercial for that we wanted to rent, so I think we're going to do that when we get home. So yeah, so those are kind of the plans, the updated plan B for our vacation, staycation, whatever. we are back home from Cracker Barrel now, and actually for a little bit. Really good, but actually they just give way too much food there, and it's so weird, but I had to get a to-go box. I just could not finish it. It was so much stuff, so there'll be lunch tomorrow, but now we are going to rent a movie. I keep seeing a YouTube ad for this movie called Play the Flute, which I guess is about like a youth pastor who comes or something and takes over the youth group, and like no one in the youth group cares, and he like, you know, wins them all to the Lord and things like that. So I don't know, I just keep seeing it commercialed, and yeah, it just looks really good. So since I keep seeing the ads for it, I was like, okay, maybe we should go ahead and try this. So we're gonna watch it. All right, guys, it is now after 9:30. I'm in a different outfit now. Changed when I got home because literally my clothes were just, it was hot today, so just kind of gross. And the mud, stepping down in that mud on the one trail, the mud was crazy. So literally if you stepped down, like I tried my best to like go around it, but it was just, you couldn't avoid it. Literally, your feet would kind of sink in with the mud. I mean, it got on my sock and my pants had mud. It was just a big ordeal. So I was like, okay, as soon as I get home, I got to change. So yeah, got all cleaned up and changed. So if you're wondering, why does he have a different shirt on? That's why. But anyway, guys, movie review. I really enjoyed that movie. Play the Flute. I thought it was awesome. It was really good. Some Christian movies tend to just be really cheesy and just predictable. This one actually was not at all. At all. It literally, like, there was things in that movie like, oh snap, did not see that coming. It was really good. I will say the end was sad, which is why my parents weren't too crazy about it after the end. We were all really enjoying it while it was on, and then at the end, there was a sad ending to it. And so I was like, oh, I don't ever want to watch that again. But me, I really did enjoy it, even with the sad ending. I feel like it had a great story, a great purpose to it, and it was great. I really enjoyed it. So if you're looking for a good Christian movie out there, Play the Flute. I would recommend that. Rented ours on Amazon, $9.99 to rent it. Very, very good. So I would recommend that. Let me know down below if you've seen it. Do you want to see it? I'd love to know. So let's talk about today and how our plans got derailed. So yeah, this is not how we expected today to go. We had a plan, what we wanted to do. We were going to go have the lunch at Ruby Tuesday, which was our plan, and then we were going to go to Salt Fork and spend the afternoon out there and do the hiking and do the mini golf. And originally we thought about canoeing. We were kind of leaning off of that, but we had it in our head we might do that. And so we had all these plans, and when we got there, it just really wasn't what we expected at all. It was hard to really get directions to places. It was kind of, the signs were confusing, especially the miniature golf and beach. They had a sign saying to turn down the road to get to it, but you go down the road and you didn't see it. There was no additional signs. They should say like miniature golf, you know, once you turn on the road, turn left or something. It didn't do that. So you go all the way down to the end of the road and you're approached by the nature center, which was kind of like a hole in the wall place. It was kind of confusing, you know, and kind of a walk to. And then, I don't know, it could have had better instructions. If you weren't hunting for it really, I don't know. That's why the first time we went, we missed it. So, and then when we finally found the place and they're like, oh no, you have to check in at the campsite if you want to mini golf. Well, we're not camping. We just wanted to pay you to mini golf. Guess that's not a thing either. So it was like, and then the trails, so many of them were a horrible muddy mess, and that's not their fault. That's just the weather. It just was not good. It was not our day. And I think if we even wanted to go canoeing, like if we had decided that we were going to do it, we couldn't have, because the kayaking, like rental kind of thing, I don't know, it was like a kayaking dock. I don't understand. The whole place confused me. It was blocked off with cones. Like, you couldn't even turn down that way. Again, if we were from that area, maybe we would have understood it better, but it was not very good for tourists or non-campers. So at 3 o'clock, we just decided to leave. We were like, okay, the only other thing we're going to do is go to the lodge and eat, but like, are we going to wait for 2 to 3 hours and just do nothing because everything we wanted to do is closed? No. And the miniature golf course was much to be desired. It was not very good. It was so small, and it just didn't look very nice. And it said 18 holes, but I don't know how it didn't look like 18 holes to me. It was, and if they were, they had to be really tiny holes because it was a small little space where they had it. And so I don't know, we just kind of gave up. And at 3 o'clock, we decided, okay, we need to call it because there's nothing here we can do. And at the time, I'm not even going to sit here and act like I was upbeat and positive about it. I was a little annoyed at the moment because I was like, oh my gosh, this was our day to like get away and do something fun, and then nothing worked out. I was like, I was not happy. So I'm not even going to get on here and act like I was so like, oh, okay, we'll just find something else. No, I was pretty annoyed, and thankfully my family was patient with me, and you know, kind of like put things in perspective. There's a lot worse going on in the world than our plans at Salt Fork not working out. So it's okay. And so we went back into Cambridge and got our smoothies in. My dad he suggested, you know what, let's just go to the mini golf place in town, which we know, and it's an awesome course. It's a really nice mini golf place. It's like, okay, let's just go there. This didn't work out. Let's go there. And then go get dinner somewhere, because we were going to do that at the lodge anyway, and then come back home and watch that movie. And it actually worked out really good. And I still really think we had a great day, because the point of it was a vacation. And for me, it was. For him, it was. He was off work today. I didn't do any YouTube work for Ohio Valley Coupon. I just vlogged here, but that wasn't, I love doing these. It's just fun to have the memories to look back on and stuff. So this doesn't feel like work. And so I didn't like deal with anything. I just took the day off from YouTube, and it was still a nice vacation day, just a nice day. Okay, we're just going to go out and do something fun. And even though our initial plans didn't work out, it still was a nice, chill, fun day. And so I really enjoyed it. And your best plans might not work out, but you never know. Maybe God was protecting us from something. You never know. You never know. Everything works out for a reason. And it just so happened today that our original plans didn't work out. And so, yeah. And so we went with another plan. And it actually was really fun. We still enjoyed the day. And yeah. So guys, that is going to be it for this vlog. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm rambling. I don't want to be a YouTuber who rambles on here endlessly. But I enjoyed today. I enjoyed taking you guys along. I'm going to have another vlog. You guys are seeing this Monday, so come back Wednesday. I'm going to have another vlog. And that one is not going to be a travel, shop, eat out vlog. It's going to be a real life vlog, kind of getting back to reality after the vacation today, getting back on WW and cleaning and doing work, and so we're going to do a day in the life vlog of all that. So I'm going to vlog tomorrow on Friday. You guys are going to see that on Wednesday. So it's going to be great. So come back for that. All right, guys, that's all I got, and thank you so much for watching.